Okay, the video has started without me. Just a second. I was in the middle of my workday with game development when I saw the news, so the video has started a little early without me. Thanks for waiting. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jerrel. I would like to discuss the topic of Hyperdimension Neptunia. The series has a number of releases scheduled to launch on Nintendo Switch in North America and Europe. Unfortunately, those releases have been canceled. There are people online blaming Nintendo for censorship, and the content creators discussing the topic don't have an understanding or knowledge of how that process works. I will share information, and you can make up your own mind. The information I will share today is not NDA sensitive. It is important that we offer you enough information so you can understand the situation more fully and you can come to your own conclusions. I have personally shipped titles on the Nintendo 3DS, Wii U, and Switch. I have worked closely with the European and North American branches of Nintendo. I want to make this very clear that Nintendo does not tell you what you can and cannot have in your game. Nintendo does not censor your games or submissions. I have had content in my own games that I thought would surely be censored and that Nintendo would object, but Nintendo has only ever helped me to get my games processed and shipped in a timely manner. Never once did they comment on the content of my game in terms of censorship. Idea Factory, the developer of Hyperdimension Neptunia, has other reasons which have led them to decide to not launch their games in North America and Europe, and they are most likely bound by NDA and cannot discuss. They are saying the games do not comply with Nintendo guidelines, just as a blanket statement to keep things simple and vague. But it is their choice as the publisher whether or not to ship their games in North America and Europe. Idea Factory are most likely in a position where Nintendo is taking the blame because they are bigger and they are likely defending Idea Factory from criticism and other factors which may bring them negativity. The most likely situation here is that the age rating system in North America and Europe have been updated and have become more strict. Age rating systems are totally outside of Nintendo's control. The age rating system has most likely caused games to receive a higher age rating, which heavily restricts the audience that can see and purchase the games. This means that Idea Factory has determined that the game will likely cost them more money to ship the titles in North America and Europe than they are projected to earn. This means because of the age rating, they will most likely lose money by launching European and North American versions. Again, Nintendo does not censor your content. The only Nintendo guidelines that restrict your content are ones that ensure that the software does not damage the console or put the users at risk of danger or harm. For example, if a game instructs the player to throw their Switch console up in the air, then catch it as a method of control, that is a violation of Nintendo guidelines. There is no Nintendo guideline regarding sexuality or adult content. That is entirely up to the age rating system, which is dependent on the region and entirely outside of Nintendo's control. The only other potential reason for Hyperdimension Neptunia launches to be canceled is that the submission requires more paperwork and software to be updated than resubmitted, and there may be nobody left at the studio who knows how to do that. The staff who did know how to submit titles to Nintendo may have left, and there are no staff left with the knowledge or ability who can complete the submission process. We cannot know for certain, but those are the most likely reasons. The truth of the situation likely would make Idea Factory look bad, and most likely, they have been advised to let Nintendo take the blame to protect their brand. This is a situation where most likely Nintendo is trying to protect one of their business partners by taking the brunt of the blame. In summary, the takeaway here is that more than likely it is neither Idea Factory nor Nintendo to blame for the cancellation of the games. It most likely is the result of adjustments in the age rating systems, making certain games less profitable in certain regions. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand.